किसी को 20 LP या फिर उससे ज़्यादा का पैकेज चाहिए। डिड यू ज्वाइन पीकॉम फॉर पावर्स? आईएम को कंपनीज डिफरेंटली ट्रीट करते हैं। हम क्या एवरेज पैकेज एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं आईएम जम्मू से? व्हाट्स द वन बिगेस्ट लाई स्टूडेंट बिलीव अबाउट प्लेसमेंट? इफ यू वर नॉट इन पीकॉम, योर प्लेसमेंट वुड बी बेटर और वर्स? क्या आईएम की प्लेसमेंट कमेटी मेंबर्स को सीक्रेट जॉब ऑफर्स मिलते हैं? क्या उनके पास कुछ ऐसा हिडन नेटवर्क होता है जिससे वो टॉप रिक्रूटर्स को बुलाते हैं? और सबसे बड़ा सवाल, क्या 20 LPA का पैकेज सिर्फ ब्रोशर पे चिपकाने के लिए है? आज के इस एपिसोड में हम जानेंगे प्लेसमेंट कमेटी का असली ट्रुथ, वो कैसे बिहाइंड द सीन सब कुछ चलाते हैं। स्लीपलेस नाइट्स, बैच का प्रेशर, इंटरनल पॉलिटिक्स, ये सब चीज़ों के बारे में आज हम इस एपिसोड में बात करने वाले हैं। सो माय नेम इज़ दिव्यांशु और आज के इस एपिसोड में हम प्लेसमेंट का असली गेम डिकोड करेंगे। सो हेलो स्वराज, हाउ आर यू?
Good, I'm fine.
भाई एक्चुअली ना लोगों के काफ़ी डाउट्स आ रहे थे क्योंकि अभी एडमिशन्स का टाइम तो चल रहा है, वो तो पता ही होगा आपको।
Mm,
ठीक है। और फर्स्ट मेरिट लिस्ट आउट भी हो चुकी है IIM जम्मू की। तो प्लेसमेंट के रिगार्डिंग काफ़ी ज़्यादा डाउट्स आ रहे थे लोगों के लिए, तो मैंने सोचा तुम्हारे से अच्छा तो कोई हो नहीं सकता क्योंकि यू रिप्रेजेंट पीकॉम ऑफ IIM जम्मू,
mm.
राइट? सो प्लीज़ इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ सबसे पहले ऑडियंस को।
So myself, Swaraj, I'm in admission committee for IIM Jammu this year. Also, I'm a member of placement committee for IIM Jammu. And I did my graduation in biomedical engineering from NIT Raipur. Post that, I directly, as a fresher, I joined IIM Jammu in healthcare management program.
सो भाई हम फर्स्ट सेगमेंट से स्टार्ट करते हैं, ठीक है, जो है गेटिंग इनटू पीकॉम प्लेसमेंट कमेटी, राइट?
Mhm.
तो सबसे पहले मैं मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है कि डिड यू ज्वाइन पीकॉम फॉर पावर्स और प्रेशर और जस्ट प्योर क्यूस? व्हाट वाज द रीजन बिहाइंड दैट, व्हाई यू ज्वाइन पीकॉम?
Placement committee has a vital role where when it comes to an institution basically. So when I was in NIT Raipur, so there I got an opportunity to bring some companies on board for my our students and so and that is where I got to know about this placement thing because before that I didn't heard that student committees play vital role in placements and all. So I was keen interested in this as from start. It has nothing to do with power, but again, that may be one of the facet wherein every student wants to be into a placement. But again, you come with certain responsibilities wherein you have to place the batch. You are the one who would be facing the industry. You will be representing the institution as well. So I believe that part of representation for the university, for the institution, brings me up for this placement committee as a member.
ओके। ओके, सो कैन यू टेल मी लिटिल अबाउट योर डेली रूटीन एज अ पीकॉम मेंबर?
See, as a placement coordinator, the day always starts with the emails and all. You have to check what all emails you have received on the earlier day. Post that, again, you have to coordinate with the members. You have to take a follow-ups with the placement, placement team. If there is any company onboarding, so you need to, take follow-ups. It's all like a project coordination kind of thing. You have to coordinate with multiple stakeholders involved in the process, and of course, you have to be in touch with the HRs
हम्म।
who already they are in touch with you, or maybe any process is pending, so you need to take a follow-ups. Also, you need to scroll all the social media handles wherein recruiters might be looking for the students,
लिंक्डइन स्पेशली।
especially LinkedIn. Yeah, we have Naukri.com as well. So again, you have to multiple times you have to take follow-ups, you have to check on social media handles.
ओके, सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द पर्क्स। आपको पर्क्स होते होंगे काफ़ी एक एज अ पीको मेंबर, लाइक आपके पास अर्ली एक्सेस हो जाता है काफ़ी डेटा का, राइट? और इसके बाद आपके पास इनसाइडर इन्फो भी हो सकती है काफ़ी, तो आप उसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे? इज इट
Again, the
ट्रू और इट
first
जस्ट लाइक
See, I
जस्ट?
just want to break this into three parts. First part, you talk about work. Second one, you talk about inside info.
इनसाइडर इन्फो?
Third part, you talk about
इट इज जस्ट फैक्ट और मिथ?
kind of thing. So for the first part, for the perk, see, if you are representing an institution, there is a thing that you get in well in advance. I mean, it's not like that you are getting a perk. You are a student at the end, right? You are a student committee member. But again, when you are representing an institution at a large scale, where an industry is looking forward to, so at that point of time, you require certain information, right? And that information is sacrosanct in nature. So at times you will get some access to the information as well. But for perks, we generally by perks, I don't know what you mean, but for us, perks means that we are looking forward to the companies wherein our student want to get placed.
Hmm.
So perks in terms of student giving us good treatment. Let's say they are talking with us, they are interacting with us, they are asking their doubts to us. It's a perks for us because at the end, MBA is all about networking and
Hmm.
all. So we get to network to multiple, we get multiple batches. Let's say senior batch, junior batch, also alumni. So we get in touch with them. So I think that is one of the perk which we get.
Okay.
Also, talking with HRs, you get to speak
Hmm.
well, you get to talk with them, get socialized.
अच्छे से कॉन्सेप्चुअल नॉलेज गेन करनी है, एक एक कॉन्सेप्ट इस सब में आपको हेल्प करेगा फिजिक्स वाला का एमबीए वाले के न्यू बैचेस। इफ वी टॉक अबाउट देयर प्रीवियस रिजल्ट, पिछले साल उन्होंने 42 से ज्यादा लोगों के 99 परसेंटाइल से ज्यादा आया कैट 2024 में, और 900 प्लस स्टूडेंट्स क्रॉस किए 90 परसेंटाइल। और अगर आप चाहते हो इनमें से अगला नंबर आपका ही हो तो आपको एनरोल करना पड़ेगा फिजिक्स वाला के एमबीए वाला के न्यू बैचेस। तो एमबीए वाला आपको प्रोवाइड करता है दो ऑप्शन,
MBA Elite Weekend 2025 and MBA Pro 2025।
अगर आप वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल हो या कॉलेज के साथ स्ट्रगल कर रहे हो तो सोल्यूशन सिंपल है। MBA लाइट वीकेंड 2025, जिसमें आपको मिलेगा वीकेंड में क्लासेस ताकि आप वीकडे का वर्कलोड मैनेज कर पाए, और आपको मिलेंगे लाइव प्लस रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस विच विल हैव अनलिमिटेड व्यूज़ एंड ताकि आप पेज के हिसाब से पढ़ाई कर सकें। उसके अलावा आपको मिलेंगे 20 प्लस मॉक्स, 2000 प्लस क्वेश्चंस और 24 आवर्स इंटू 7 डाउट सपोर्ट। कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा आपको अपना लाइट वीकेंड का इंटरफेस। इसमें हम अपना कोई भी कंटेंट जो रिकॉर्डेड है देख सकते हैं। हमें हर एक की डेमो वीडियोस वहाँ पे मिल जाएंगे। सपोज से सी है LRDI की, कॉन्ट्स की, VARC की, हर एक की हमें मिल जाएंगे। तो कुछ ऐसा इंटरफेस होगा MBA लाइट वीकेंड का। हम बात करेंगे MBA वाला के प्रो बैच के कुछ फीचर्स के बारे में। इसमें आपको इलाइट के सारे फीचर्स तो मिलेंगे ही, पर कुछ एक्स्ट्रा फीचर्स भी मिलेंगे, जैसे कि
अब मैं अपने सबसे फेवरेट फीचर जो कि है इनफाइनाइट प्रैक्टिस के बारे में बताऊंगा। आई सिलेक्टेड क्यूए है, उसके बाद मुझे प्रैक्टिस करनी है बेसिक मैथ्स की और एडवांस मैथ्स की। मैंने ये दो चैप्टर सेलेक्ट कर लिए, नेक्स्ट किया, जिसके बाद मैं अपनी लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी सेट करूंगा ईजी, और नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस मुझे चाहिए 20, और फिर मैं मोड सेलेक्ट करूंगा प्रैक्टिस मोड या फिर एग्जाम मोड, जो भी मुझे चाहिए होगा उसके अकॉर्डिंग फिर स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिस। फिर ये मुझे अपनी तरफ से एक कस्टमाइज टेस्ट जनरेट करके देगा। इसके अलावा अगर मैं प्रो का एक और फीचर की बात करूँ, अब हम देखते हैं मेंटरशिप कैसे करेंगे। 1-to-1 मेंटरशिप पे हम क्लिक करते हैं, ठीक है। इसके बाद एक नया टैब ओपन हो जाएगा जिसमें हम एक गूगल फॉर्म फिल करेंगे, और उसके बेसिस पे हमारा एक 1-to-1 मेंटरशिप सेशन बुक हो जाएगा। एमबीए खजाना, सब प्रो लर्निंग की तरह हमारे पास काफी ज्यादा फीचर्स है। हम क्लिक करते हैं खजाना पे, जिसमें हमें प्रीवियस सर के सभी रिकॉर्डेड वीडियोस मिल जाती हैं, और इसमें हम अगर देखें हमारे पास 3-4 आवर्स की, 2 आवर्स की रिकॉर्डेड सेशन मिल जाएंगे, जो कि आप इधर देख सकते हो। अभी एक चीज और जो कि मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ स्पेशली, इधर मेरा कोड आ रहा होगा DV500। अगर आप इसको अप्लाई करोगे कोई भी बैच बाय करने के लिए, आपको 500 रुपीज का डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा उसी टाइम। गाइस, बैचेस के सारे लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में डाल दिए हैं। अपना टाइम बिल्कुल भी वेस्ट मत, जल्दी जल्दी जाओ और अभी इनरोल करो, अपनी प्रिपरेशन शुरू करो। So there are many times when student blames you, right? They blame PCOM when they are not getting placed or anything like that. So how do you control that emotion? क्या करते हो आप उस टाइम पे जब आपको पूरे 300-400 स्टूडेंट्स पीकॉम को ब्लेम कर रहे होते हैं कि आपकी वजह से हम प्लेस नहीं हो पा रहे हैं या फिर ऐसा कुछ, तो कैसे आप रहते हो?
So we take this very positively because at the end it is their reflection, right?
हम्म।
If we are not able to place student, it's their reflection, and that keeps us every like across and check and balance. If a company is not coming on the campus, of course students are there. Though students force not force, but yeah, they act. They give a feedback positively in order to bring more companies on campus and get them placed. But at the same time, we also need to check the students as well, how they are performing, how
हम्म।
what are the track records, how is the how well they are prepared for the interviews. We have other committees, we have other respective committees who take care of that. So I believe it is always a positive thing wherein we take it. And yes, it's always like we get a positive feedback from the students.
हम्म।
It's not that they blame us. At the end, we are also students out there.
हम्म।
So it is always their positive feedback wherein we have a good interaction with them.
ओके। सो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज कि आईएम को कंपनीज डिफरेंटली ट्रीट करते हैं, लाइक प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस भी हैं और
Mhm.
आईएम्स भी हैं, तो क्या कंपनीज आईएम को एक्चुअली में डिफरेंटली ट्रीट करते हैं?
See, IIM has become a brand,
हम्म।
so it's always like a premium institution since its inceptions. And talking about IIM Jammu, it has, I mean, it's just like a premium new
हम्म।
premium institutions. So it's always a brand for private, sorry, industries. Those who come out there because we have excellent faculty, we have state of art architecture. Also, we have great, this research on ongoing research. So that helps companies to, it helps them to pre-assume that it is the institution generates good young minds, which are having those who are having good caliber analytical skills, and which is generally appreciated as compared to other private institutions or maybe other institutions which lack a bit in it.
हम्म। Can you name few companies which visited our campus previous year?
Recently,
Both in core and HHM.
yeah, recently we have SDFC Life,
Hmm.
we have ICICI Bank,
Hmm.
we have Metronics, we have Primerica, we have I think we have visited a lot more companies. These are the on-campus companies, but again, our students have got their placements, summer internships in Amazon through case
Hmm.
competitions. So I believe there are multiple, not only on-campus companies, but yeah, companies those who have visited, not only visited, they have hired. Let's say for case competition, Amazon have got two, I believe, three students for
Hmm.
summer internship. So yes, there are such companies and parallel to some case competitions companies which have hired for summer internship.
ओके जो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है वो ऑलमोस्ट हर एक स्टूडेंट के दिमाग में होता है एक बी स्कूल प्रीमियम बी स्कूल ज्वाइन करने से पहले कि व्हाट इज़ अ एवरेज पैकेज हम क्या एवरेज पैकेज एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं आईएम जम्मू से बोथ इन कोर एंड एचएचएम इफ़ यू टॉक अबाउट द न्यू सेशन.
Talking about an average packet that fluctuates, ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम हाँ it is always a benchmark wherein you expect something,
हम्म.
but it always fluctuates and in IIM we generally see an hike. ऐसा नहीं होता कि कम होता है, वो बढ़ता ही है एवरेज पैकेज. इसके प्राइमरी दो रीजंस है. फर्स्ट रीजन इज मोर कंपनी आई मीन द benefits from the alumni. We get in touch with alumni, those who already are working out there in the industry, so they help us a lot. एक रीजन ये है. और
जैसे आज ही हमारा alumni मीट भी था.
right, so we
हम्म.
get to interact with few alumni and hopefully they will be helping us for more onboarding of companies in the campus. So this is one of the thing. Second thing would be the learnings from the previous batch. So that plays a critical role wherein we have a placement office which continuously monitors what is wrong, what is right, how can we improve the things, how can we impart learning with the student, how can we give them some industry, this interview preparations and all. So I think this both factors plays a crucial role, which eventually increases the average subsequently in coming years.
अभी तो जैसे प्लेसमेंट का जो भी डेटा भी आउट नहीं हुआ राइट
Hmm.
अभी बन रहा है वो तो कैन यू टेल अस अ रेंज कि इस रेंज के अंदर अंदर ही एवरेज पैकेज लाई करेगा.
Yeah, this year I believe last year it was around 14.
हाँ.
So is this year it would be increase. There was been increase and there would be, and abhi I think it's still ongoing. Maybe we'll be displaying the result on the website soon.
ओके एंड व्हाट अबाउट द हाईएस्ट पैकेज.
Highest package, again, we are still floating few companies, so we are still not sure about the highest which can go. But as of now, we have international offers as well. We have domestic offers. So yes, that could be some good. I mean, international being having an international offer that brings glory to the institutions.
ओके अगर हम प्लेसमेंट मिथ्स की कुछ बात करें 20 एलपीए पैकेज इज़ अ रियल डील और जस्ट मिथ लाइक कुछ फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स ही ऐसा पैकेज ले पाते हैं या फिर देयर इज़ अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ चंक ऑफ स्टूडेंट.
See, again, that is usually, I mean, if you could see this last year's report, there is a mention that how many of the students, let's say in percentile term or maybe percentage terms, how many students have received about 25 LPA, 20 LPA, 18 LPA, 15 we have. So these lots have been already there in the this report. So for that, you can visit the report once it's out. You can get the details over there.
ओके What's the one biggest lie student believe about placement? Like something every CAT aspirant or first year MBA student needs to know.
For MBA placements,
Yeah.
first and
Like do they
primary.
need some type of technical knowledge?
Hmm.
Anything that they don't know right now?
See again, for placements, what I generally believe is it's about your hard work, what you're pouring into these 2 years.
Hmm.
If you could engage yourself with multiple skill set, what's required in the industry. If you could talk with the mentors in the industry, have some engagement with them. We have this program called HRC it's a human resource conclave in the campus wherein we have HRs coming into campus. So if they help us, what are the requirement in industry is posing upon, so at the end, it's up to the student how they perform, what skill set they make. MBA is not about a competition within. It's always a competition for yourself. You fight for yourself what you were before 2 years before coming into campus. After 2 years, what skill set you carry when you are in the campus. You got, in IIM Jammu, we got Bloomberg Terminal, we have library, we have excellent faculties over here. So you can always get in touch with them, improve your skill set, have the hardworking ability with you, so you can easily cross on what you have as of now.
Okay, very good. तो ये तो हो गए जनरल क्वेश्चंस. अगर हम कुछ स्पाइसी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चंस की बात करते हैं, ठीक है? तो इज देयर एनी ऑफिस पॉलिटिक्स इनसाइड द कमिटी, लाइक? हाँ,
Office politics. Now, I'm not sure what do you mean by office politics, but
लाइक इज देयर एनी टाइप ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स गोइंग ऑन इनसाइड द कमिटी?
it's not like that. See, again, at the end, placement committee is one of the, you know, it is one of the admired committee for
हम्म,
every student. They look
हम्म,
upon the committee as a member, but few of them only could qualify to be its members. That only depends on the integrity what they possess. So I believe, I mean, politics may be in terms of checks and balance, but that is essential. Being a part of such a big institution, you always require checks and balance. But apart from that, it's always a healthy competition. We support each other. It's always like a team. It's always like a family. What we have.
ओके, इफ यू वर नॉट इन पीकॉम, योर प्लेसमेंट वुड बी बेटर और वर्स?
See, being into a PCOM, it gives an additional advantage wherein we think from students' perspective.
हम्म,
Because like myself, I'm like a more social in nature. I like to meet with travel and so on. So I could understand what student might be feeling when he or she is pleased or maybe when he or she is unpleased. So it's more like how you can observe the students and reflect the same upon. I mean, take that observations and reflect the same so that you could bring companies for them or maybe yourself as well. So it's not like that a placement coordinator don't think in that way that he doesn't want to get placed. Of course, we also want to play. It's very a natural phenomena. But we always think from students' perspective that is it good for the student who will be joining in the company or not? Or maybe it's more likely like how can this company bring glory to the institution? It's more likely how can we improve the students' ability, right? Like do they really want to join the companies or not? It's more likely how the student feel, is the culture, maybe culture background, or maybe the technical skills what is required.
हम्म,
So it's always like how I see as a student, so I can easily take decisions based on that. So it's always better that if anyone want to enter into a placement committee, so he should be more observant that student is engaged, student
हम्म,
knows, student talks to you, you are being social. So yeah, it's always a added advantage.
okay, so what is the one advice you want to give to your juniors or your fellow colleagues? Like, what is the one skill set that you should know to get into your dream company?
First and foremost thing is communication. I believe communication plays a crucial role because at the end you are an MBA student
Hmm.
and you would be a manager down the line. So you need to have that kind of communication ability. You could convey the same what has been asked to you, and apart from that, you also require some technical knowledge. It's not like that you should be unaware. At least having an awareness about the technical skills, because looking at the current dynamics, it's always required that you should be with the momentum. It's not like that you are lagging behind or so.
Hmm.
So you should be always good in the technical skill. But yeah, for the communication perspective, for all the soft skills kind of thing, so you should be excellent at par with other institution students. So I believe that is one of the things which students should know.
ओके, तो अगर हम बात करते हैं, अगर किसी को 20 LP या फिर उससे ज़्यादा का पैकेज चाहिए, मतलब टॉप 10% ऑफ द बैच में अगर किसी को जाना है, तो फर्स्ट डे से वो क्या करना शुरू करता है? जब से वो हमें एंटर हो, ऐसा वो क्या करना शुरू करता है डे वन से, अगर उसे टॉप 10% ऑफ द बैच में आना है?
See, placement में ऐसा होता है ना कि in the placement you have 80%, it's more like 80% of your curriculum which plays a critical role.
हम्म,
You are studying in so and so batch, and what curriculum you have, if that is demanded by the industry or not,
हम्म,
that plays a crucial role. At the same time, 20% of that remaining, you should focus on what industry is demanding and what you are not fulfilling. So there are too many things wherein even the fast moving industry has to look upon, and we as a student should take care that what is happening in the industry we should know. So if you want to enter into a good companies, if you want to enter at the top notch level of companies, so one advice would be that remain intact with the industry. It should not, you should always, I mean, I myself, suggest my friends as well to read newspapers.
हम्म,
Newspapers plays a critical role not only in gaining information or knowledge, it's more about how you can improve your English.
फुल
It's
न्यूज़पेपर और ओनली एडिटोरियल पार्ट?
see again that would be like दाल चावल खाने तो आधे खाने के पूरे दाल चावल खाने.
हाँ,
It's like what how much you can eat, how much you can
हम्म,
absorb. It's not like that you should only read political news. It's not like that you should only read business standards. It's not
Mm-hmm.
like that you should always read crickets only. And I mean, it's up to the student what his interest lies upon. If anyone is interested in economics, take economics times and have reading of newspapers. Reading of newspapers plays a critical role overall. You get an information, you get to know new vocabularies, you also get to know what is happening around you. So it brings you like a 360 view for a manager when he takes a decision overall. So that could be one of the things. Newspaper plays a
ओके
critical role as well as the curriculum what he is having.
ओके ठीक है. सो ऐसे काफ़ी जूनियर्स हमें देख रहे होंगे राइट, एंड दे वांट इन नेक्स्ट ईयर दे आल्सो वांट टू जॉइन पी कॉम. सो ऐसी क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं, व्हाट आर यू लुकिंग इनटू स्टूडेंट्स?
For me, I think when I was recruited in the placement committee,
हम्म.
my senior used to say that you should always have integrity because
हम्म.
again you are the one who would be facing the institution, who would be facing the industry. So again, you should have that kind of integrity within yourself. So we think that this played a crucial role for us. So we'll be looking that factor. So student having that kind of values, institutional values, they can be easily absorbed in this committee or maybe other committee as well. At the end, integrity plays critical role, crucial role. So I believe that would be one of the factors.
ओके. सो हम पॉडकास्ट आज का यहीं पे क्लोज करते हैं. थैंक यू सो मच स्वराज फॉर बीइंग आवर गेस्ट.
Thank you
एंड
so much. It was
इतने
my
सारे
privilege.
डाउट्स आपने स्टूडेंट्स के लिए क्लियर किए, एवरेज पैकेज से लेके हाईएस्ट पैकेज से लेके क्या क्या पीको में कैसे आए, सब सब डाउट्स आपने उनके क्लियर कर दिए. थैंक यू अगेन.
Thank you.